So what is Yestermorrow? Well, you know, 20 years ago when we started this school, we simply wanted to make sound design available to all people, not just the privileged few. And what we discovered was the best way to do that was to combine the design process with the construction process in a methodology that we call design build.
It's much easier when you get out there and you actually get your hands dirty and you actually can feel it and see it and know what's going on rather than just hearing it and maybe seeing it in a book.
I feel like it's a good place to make connections.
The philosophy of the school, the fact that it's very heavily oriented toward the designer-builder and not just a piece of that but the whole package was something that was important to both of us.
You can think of Yestermorrow as a combination of the building attitudes of the past combined with the technologies and materials of the present and the future.
People come here with no skills at all, and people leave very empowered.
So some are here to take a design build class, others for a woodworking class, and others for the professional curriculum. And those tend to be people who are either in architecture school or practice architecture or are involved in the building trades.
This is the best way of learning. I mean, you can learn it on paper and get the concept of it, but if you don't get the tools in your hand and actually do it, you're not going to get the same out of it. There's no way.
My experience has been with university systems and architecture schools, and those don't have the capacity to do what Yestermorrow does.
Yestermorrow is truly unique amongst all the kinds of places you might go to learn design and or build skills, in that it unites those two.
The people here, the consciousness here helps with the whole design process.
I don't think there's anywhere you can go outside of a 5-year program in architecture and get as much architecture education in 2 weeks.
Me being in the building trades, I see it traditional, not traditional, but typical stick frame most of the time. But here, there's many different things going on: straw bale, timber frame, living machines, a lot of stuff to think about that is going to eventually be better for the world.
There are 3 essential ingredients in a healthy human existence: food, shelter, and community. What Yestermorrow does is connect people with their homes and thereby connect them with their community and their natural environment. By teaching people how to make their own homes, we allow them to express themselves through the design of those homes. And in addition to teaching homeowners how to design, we teach design professionals how to build. This means sound design is more affordable whether you use an architect or not.
Rather than just thinking about it and dreaming about building a house, I'll be able to do it.
I've not only enjoyed the instructors, but the kinds of people that it's drawn here, just in spending an evening hanging out, is wonderful. I think that no matter who they are or where they come from, there's a common bond, and that might not be something you'll find somewhere else.
That first cut through and knowing that you can do it, it's amazing.
Small classes, friendly people, good instructors. Yeah, Yestermorrow has been a great learning experience for me.
That's the ambiance and the experience of Yestermorrow. It makes people comfortable and glad to be here.
I knew as soon as I left that I would probably be back at some time or another.